As if being an MP5 killer wasn't enough, the APC9 Pro is another gigantic leap forward. So in this, the next installment of the Advanced Police Carbine series, I'm going to break down what makes the APC9 Pro that much better. Hi, I'm Sean Burrows with B&T USA, and I'm really excited to talk even more about my favorite series of modern firearms, the B&T Advanced Police Carbine. But if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I mean, you're here, you're watching this video, you're obviously interested in the nuances of fine Swiss firearm machinery. Stick around, you're gonna enjoy more. You're gonna wanna know when the next one comes out. So when preparing several submissions for US military contracts, B&T made some alterations, adjustments, and some upgrades to the original APC9 to meet the requirements of those bid requests. The end result of those changes and upgrades are what we have now come to know as the Pro features of the current lineup of the APC family. It's the same compact package, same amazing unibody construction in the upper receiver, machined from a single piece of extruded aluminum alloy to ensure the high levels of consistency, longevity, and precise manufacturing we've come to expect from all B&T products. Everything is CNC machined and finished to the highest standards, sparing no expense. The Pro version still has the same 6.7-inch tri-lug black nitride coated cold hammer forged barrel, delivering accuracy you seldom see out of pistol rounds. It has the same accessory mounting options at 12, 6, 3, and 9 o'clock, with the options to remove the side accessory rails to reveal M-LOK slots for even more accessory mounting options, just like the original. It's still equipped with the same legendary hydraulic buffer system. It works with all of your favorite B&T stock and brace options, as well as the same buffer tube adapter to be able to put your favorite AR stock on it, if that's what you want to do. Of course, B&T has kept and even expanded their commitment to ambidextrous use, including bolt release, magazine release, and safety lever. The lower is also compatible with your favorite mil-spec trigger, just in case you have different preferences than the already smooth B&T 5-pound trigger that it comes with. Not to mention that it's just as easy to field strip, clean, lube, reassemble, and keep on using. Yet, it's not the same gun. All this good stuff was expanded upon. The Pro features offer even more ergonomics and commitment to expanded user performance. The first and possibly the biggest thing in the Pro features would be the self-folding, ambidextrous, non-reciprocating charging handles. They do not move when the bolt cycles back and forth during the course of fire. There is no need to move a charging handle from one side to the other. You have an option of activating the charging handle from either side at any time, and then they are spring-loaded and fold back into place once you're done manipulating the gun and ready to continue shooting. The built-in emergency flip-up sights of the original have been completely removed and replaced with these pick rail mountable, much more robust flip-up sights that you can choose to keep on the gun or completely get rid of. That's up to you. They're totally adjustable for elevation and windage as well, so they're a bit more accurate than the original flip-up sights that were just meant to serve as absolute last-minute backups should the primary optic go down. I will say that these flip-up sights are a little taller, so instead of using the low B&T 22mm QD mount for an acro, I'm using a 39mm QD mount to have absolute co-witness with these. The lower is also completely different. The same commitment to ambidexterity remains, however, the bolt release and the bolt catch are now the same thing. If I want to lock the bolt back, all I have to do is push up on the bolt release, pull the charging handle back, and it will stay back. To release the bolt, instead of pushing into the receiver like you would on the Gen 1, you push downward to release the bolt forward. These lowers are also compatible with the additional B&T magazine well, which I have mentioned I put on all my 9mm B&Ts because it makes reloads just a little bit easier and a little bit faster. You'll also notice that the grip is separate from the lower receiver, which means it's compatible with your favorite M4 grip. So you don't have to just deal with the grip that comes on the APC9 anymore. You can replace it with your favorite M4 grip of choice if the ergonomics of what it comes with don't quite work with your hand. 2 other lower options have been introduced as well. One that is compatible with Glock magazines and one that's compatible with SIG P320 magazines. If you'll recall in the last APC9 video, I mentioned that it's the upper receiver that's the serialized part. Well, that means the lowers are not. So if you have an APC9 and would like to make it compatible with, say, your Glock mags instead of having to buy more B&T mags, unlike other lower receivers you would need to purchase and fill out a 4473, these are not considered serialized firearms. It's the upper that's considered the firearm. So you can just order it, wait for it to show up, and swap them out on your gun and keep using it. The Pro lowers will work on the Gen 1. Obviously, you're still going to have the reciprocating charging handle, but you can use Glock mags on your Gen 1 if you don't want to buy more B&T mags. But also, swapping out the lowers doesn't rattle or fit a little less tight than the lower your gun came with. So in short, the expanded modularity and options that B&T gives us in the APC9 Pro is not at all a dilution or watering down of the quality of how any of the components or parts fit together. Your system is going to work as flawlessly as it does with the original pieces you got when you brought it home from the gun store. So expanded modularity, compact size, but with just enough real estate to fit all of your favorite accessories and set it up just the way you like it for your individual application. Your favorite optic, your favorite light, your favorite type of sling, maybe a laser, some night vision goodness. You decide, and there's just enough room to fit it on without expanding the footprint that this precise, compact little thing offers. And really, other than just shooting these, that's really kind of my favorite part about the entire APC series of guns is how many different ways these can be set up for different applications. If you have one or dream of getting one someday, what's your dream setup? How would you plan on using it? Is it a truck gun? A bedside gun? Is it a backpack gun? Is it meant to do all of those things? What would be your favorite optic, light, single point sling, 2-point sling, folding stock, telescoping stock, maybe favorite AR stock that you just have to have on all your guns? Comment below, tell me about it. I'm really curious. Or make a post, better yet, and tag me. I want to see. I love seeing all the different setups, and that's the cool thing. B&T makes components and mounting rails and all sorts of things for other gun manufacturers. They're not annoyingly proprietary. They just want you to have the best shooting experience possible. And it's cool to see all the different ways you can make these things go. So why don't we do that? Show me your APC. Tag me, post it below, post a link in the comments. I want to know how you want to set yours up if you haven't gotten it yet. If you have questions about how to set it up, happy to answer. In the next video, I'm going to show you how I have one of mine set up for my own personal use outside of competition. Again, I'm Sean Burrows. If you have any comments, questions, or requests, just leave them in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.